Hi, Tracy Lewis from Stuff and Things. I have my new Brother Scan and Cut. It is replacing my Cameo silhouette that I used for years. It was my workhorse. I did hundreds and hundreds of designs at horse shows, mostly on vinyl, as well as I probably had 40 different rhinestone designs that I would make the little holes, and then I could repeat the designs for people. So now that that part of my life is gone and my poor Cameo is gone, I researched a tool that would be able to do my fussy cutting for me. And what I mean by that is I am not very good at cutting out the individual designs like this particular Newton's Nook stamp. So I always buy the dies. Now that most of my dies have been lost or destroyed with our trailer, I thought that I would try to save space and money by buying this replacement for my Cameo so I can still do my vinyl cutting. I have hundreds of designs all saved in SVG files. And I also would be able to do very simple, like two-step scan and cuts. The Cameo requires about 6 steps, and it is very time-consuming, and you have to have a computer. The main thing about this scan and cut, as you will see, it's kind of messy, so if I show you, there is no laptop here. All I'm working on is the screen that's on the scan and cut itself. So in this particular case, when I'm doing the stamping, Copic coloring or blend coloring, if I'm doing Stampin' Up stamps, I will be able to stamp my image, scan it is step 1, and step 2 is the cut. It was so fast. So the only thing I did is I broke out the manual, the quick start guide, and over here is the quick start. I did a trial cut, which is step 1, and did a little square. So I'm going to move over here and show you. Here's my little square that I cut. I cut it at level 2 because that was the level that I would cut using the Cameo. If I was cutting 80-pound paper, it would be on level 2. So I started with 2. The blade looks like this. So here's where the numbers are. 2 was not deep enough. It only cut about halfway through, so I jumped it up to 4. Put it back in, recut the square, and it cut through. So then I had already stamped Newton on the other side. I just reversed it, put him up in the corner, did the scan step, did the cut step, and it was so easy. I can't believe it. I'm very excited. So here he is all cut out with 0 adjustment. The only thing I had to do is that any place that there is an opening in the image, this dirt was not closed in, so I took a Copic multiliner and I closed it in to be an enclosed mound of dirt, and that's all I had to do, and I rescanned it. It was perfect, and I hit cut. So here is the image outline you can see still on the screen, and then I clicked on cut, and then there's the start button, and then it was done. So that is my first impression, first experience with the scan and cut. I love it. I'm very excited to get working. One of the things I want to play with is with the Stampin' Up occasions and celebration items are the pandas and bird banter. So I can't wait to get those out and get to cutting those. I'm going to go over to Libby's house on Saturday, and I will bring this little guy and we will play with it and see what we can come up with. Thanks for watching.